These are the presidential cars that fear nothing, surviving bombs, bullets, and even the most extreme threats. These are not ordinary limousines. They are rolling fortresses, custom-built for the most powerful leaders on Earth. Each one is a statement of power, prestige, and survival. Machines designed to protect against everything from sniper fire to full-scale explosions. And at the very top of this list stands an American icon, an unstoppable machine known simply as the Beast. The Beast, United States. The Beast isn't just a car, it's a $20 million mobile bunker disguised as a Cadillac limousine. The most expensive presidential vehicle in American history, engineered not for luxury alone, but survival on the battlefield of modern threats. Tanks may guard the perimeter, but this fortress carries the commander-in-chief himself. Developed over 5 years by General Motors and the U.S. Secret Service, the Beast weighs more than 15,000 pounds. Yet it drives like a sedan, thanks to a heavily modified diesel engine that pushes this rolling fortress across highways with impossible grace. Every detail whispers one thing: indestructibility. The armor plates are 8 inches thick, strong enough to shrug off armor-piercing rounds and rocket fire. The windows, transparent aluminum oxide composites, cost $1 million each and can stop a .50 caliber bullet. Even its tires, reinforced with Kevlar, can run at full speed after being shredded by enemy fire. The fuel tank? Foam-filled and armor-plated, making explosions nearly impossible. Inside, the president rides in a world completely sealed off from danger. The cabin can survive chemical, biological, even nuclear attacks. Secure communications link directly to satellites and the Pentagon, while medical supplies, including refrigerated blood matching the president's type, prepare for any emergency. This isn't just a car, it's a moving command center, designed to keep government running even in the darkest hour. And yet, the Beast doesn't stand alone. Wherever the president goes, a convoy of identical vehicles follows, decoys designed to confuse attackers. Each one shipped abroad aboard U.S. military aircraft, each maintained by teams of specialists who treat them less like cars and more like classified weapons systems. Its cost? Staggering. Its upkeep? Even more. But in an age of sophisticated threats, the true price of democracy is measured not in dollars, but in survival. The Beast is more than transportation. It's America's statement to the world: power on wheels, untouchable, unstoppable. And yet, as formidable as the Beast may be, it's far from the most expensive presidential car in the world. Because elsewhere, another leader rides in a fortress that makes even Washington's prized limousine look almost modest. Red flag, China. Xi Jinping's Hongqi N501 looks like a ceremonial limousine gliding through Beijing's wide avenues, but beneath its polished chrome and silk-threaded interior lies a fortress engineered to rival military command vehicles. Valued at nearly $10 million, it is less a car than a statement of Chinese power, luxury on the outside, paranoia on the inside. Unlike America's Beast, which relies on escort convoys and air cover, Xi's machine is rumored to carry its own anti-aircraft defenses. Intelligence whispers speak of concealed missile launchers hidden within the chassis, capable of engaging drones or helicopters, supported by radar systems that scan the skies and feed data into AI threat assessment software faster than any human guard could react. The armor is said to incorporate rare earth composites that not only shrug off armor-piercing rounds, but also create electromagnetic shielding, turning the vehicle into a rolling Faraday cage, impervious to hacking and EMP attacks. Inside, the N501 balances imperial Chinese craftsmanship: lacquered wood, hand-stitched silk, motifs from the Forbidden City, with a military-grade command center. Directly connected to the Beidou satellite system, Xi can issue orders, review drone feeds, and maintain unbroken communication with the Politburo in the middle of a moving motorcade. Unlike most armored limousines, this machine can run on a hybrid electric drive, slipping into near silence during operations that demand stealth. Its range exceeds 1,000 miles on one fueling, ensuring Xi could remain on the move even if infrastructure collapsed in a crisis. But the most potent feature may not be hidden missiles or radar. It is the psychological impact. Foreign leaders may ride in Mercedes or Rolls-Royce, But Xi's limousine is unmistakably Chinese, a mobile redoubt of the Communist Party itself. The mystery surrounding its exact capabilities is deliberate, turning rumor into intimidation. To allies, it is a symbol of national pride. To adversaries, a warning that China's leader travels in a car that may secretly be armed like a battlefield weapon. In truth, its greatest weapon may be the fear it creates, projecting a simple message. China's leader fears nothing, not bombs, not bullets, not even the skies above. While Xi Jinping's Hongqi N501 projects a vision of near-mythic invulnerability, not every leader chooses to ride in a billion-dollar fortress. Some prefer discretion over spectacle, blending into ordinary traffic rather than standing apart from it. And nowhere is that contrast sharper than in France, where the presidential choice is a vehicle that looks almost modest at first glance, yet carries its own unique statement of power. Peugeot 5008, France. Emmanuel Macron's armoured Peugeot 5008 stands as a testament to French practicality, a presidential vehicle that delivers elite protection without the astronomical costs seen in America's Beast or China's Hongqi. Costing just €500,000 to fully upgrade, it remains the most cost-effective head-of-state vehicle in modern history, proving that French engineering can achieve maximum security through elegant efficiency rather than brute force spending. The upgrades are deceptively simple, yet incredibly effective. Reinforced doors and windows are designed to stop rifle rounds, while lightweight composite armor integrates seamlessly into the civilian chassis, preserving the vehicle's handling and fuel efficiency. To the public eye, it looks like any other Peugeot 5008, an intentional choice that blends in with everyday city traffic while concealing its true resilience. That resilience was tested during the height of the Yellow Vest protests, when Macron's convoy faced direct threats from armed groups. His vehicle survived multiple attack attempts, including direct hits from improvised explosive devices and sustained gunfire. The armor absorbed even armor-piercing rounds, while run-flat tires ensured the president could escape at high speeds through Paris's chaotic streets when traditional security measures were stretched to their limits. Inside, the Peugeot continues France's tradition of combining luxury with restraint. The cabin is furnished with refined craftsmanship, echoing the sophistication of French automotive design, while hidden beneath are secure communication systems and emergency medical equipment, ensuring Macron can lead and survive under extreme conditions. Its relatively modest cost also gave France the ability to deploy multiple units, creating decoys to confuse potential attackers while keeping state budgets in check. Where others spend tens of millions to build presidential fortresses, France has shown that survival and symbolism don't always demand extravagance. Sometimes true power lies in efficiency, in a vehicle that can look ordinary, yet withstand the extraordinary. And while Macron's Peugeot represents this philosophy of subtlety, not every world leader agrees. Some demand machines so extravagant, so fortified, that they resemble armored palaces on wheels. The Iron Palace, North Korea. Kim Jong-Un's Mercedes-Maybach SE600 Pullman Guard is no ordinary limousine. It's a $1.5 million fortress on wheels, smuggled into North Korea in direct violation of international sanctions. For a dictator whose very survival depends on shielding himself from assassination attempts, even from within his own ranks, this car is less a symbol of luxury and more a lifeline. Its very existence exposes the shadowy networks that authoritarian regimes use to secure forbidden technology. The Maybach was funneled into Pyongyang through Chinese intermediaries and disguised diplomatic pouches, a supply chain so elaborate that the logistics cost more than the car itself. Even German technicians had to enter the country under false diplomatic credentials to install the specialized armor. The bulletproof glass alone, worth over $300,000, is thick enough to stop the weapons most commonly carried by Kim's own military officers. Every detail of this contraband limousine reflects Kim's paranoia. Its armor isn't just designed to repel foreign threats, but to shield him against palace coups or uprisings from within. The communication systems link directly to Chinese military networks, deliberately bypassing North Korean channels that Kim himself doesn't trust. Inside, however, the grim necessity of protection is wrapped in obscene opulence. Solid gold fixtures, handcrafted leather, and bespoke comfort systems create a mobile palace that costs more per mile to operate in fuel alone than the average North Korean earns in a month. It's a paradox on wheels, a car that demonstrates both Kim's vulnerability and his untouchable excess. While his people endure extreme poverty, their leader travels encased in gold and steel, shielded not just from bullets, but from the very consequences of his rule. From the smuggled decadence of Pyongyang's Maybach, we move to Moscow, where Vladimir Putin's presidential ride makes even this look modest. Russian Rolls-Royce, Russia. Vladimir Putin's cortege, Aurus Senat, is more than just a limousine. It is the single most expensive presidential vehicle development program in human history. A $200 million state project designed not merely to transport Russia's leader, but to ensure his survival in the face of every imaginable threat, from assassination attempts to nuclear war. This machine is a rolling Kremlin engineered to function as a fully autonomous mobile command center. Where America's beast offers protection from small-scale attacks, the Aurus Senat was built to endure nuclear blasts at close range. Its titanium-reinforced steel plating, layered radiation shielding, and overpressure life support system allow Putin to remain sealed inside the cabin for up to 72 hours, fully protected against chemical, biological, or radiological warfare. The Senat's armor is so advanced it required inventing entirely new technologies. Its electromagnetic pulse (EMP) hardening protects communications and control systems against nuclear detonations and cyber warfare attacks. The engine, a hybridized V8 co-developed with Porsche engineers, can even run on multiple fuel types, including vodka in emergencies, ensuring mobility under catastrophic conditions. Inside, the car is insulated by bulletproof glass thicker than bank vault doors, yet engineered with perfect optical clarity, allowing Putin to project strength during public appearances without sacrificing security. A secure satellite communication system links directly to Russian military command, enabling Putin to issue orders across 11 time zones in real time, even if Moscow itself is under attack. Its adaptive suspension can glide through the polished streets of Moscow or navigate the frozen wilderness of Siberia, transforming the car into an all-terrain fortress. Every element reflects Putin's obsession with absolute control and survival, a design philosophy rooted in paranoia as much as power. If the American president rides in a beast, Putin rides in an ark, engineered to outlast apocalypse itself. Some vehicles are more than cars. They are rolling fortresses, blending luxury, cutting-edge engineering, and survival technology. Built to withstand attacks, navigate extreme conditions, and maintain command and control. They merge protection with prestige, tradition with innovation. Every detail, from armor to communication systems, reflects careful planning and lessons learned, proving that mobility for the powerful is as much about safety and authority as it is about transportation. These machines are living statements of influence, ambition, and human ingenuity, where engineering pushes boundaries and survival meets legacy.